Hello all! In today's video we're going to talk about Leviathan's Heart as of December 10th. Why do I mention date? Well, they're going to tweak the missions, I would expect, for the next couple of months. So this is going to talk about this version. And, we'll make videos and everything each time we get it. So the keyword is smaller in the Chamber of Puissance, and you'll say ready to zone in. So as we're zoning, we could talk about this one. As you see, like, the theme from all the missions is there's some random trash in the beginning that you need to kill, then the event starts. But this one has bonus random trash at the beginning that you need to kill. So let's show you before I do the video and walkover. So these little scale rots, there are two of them that roam around the circle of the event area. So they must be killed. There's one, and then there's the second one. If you don't kill them, there's a good chance that they'll add during the fight and just add to the gas. So they don't respawn, just kill them as you come in. Oh wait, let me make Zarek this guy the group leader. Okay, so once you zone in, the very first thing that you want to do is go to the custodian, the boss, and mark it. G Mark 3 because it adds like 3 extra little rings, and you see that it has it. And then also throw it on your current target, your extended window. Why? During the event, it goes inactive and then flies around. Think of it like Gricklore and the Eastern Waste thing. It's gonna fly clockwise around the room. So if you have it marked and on your extended target, you could pre-target it and know where it is when it lands when you fight it. Okay. So here's the breakdown of this one, and then we're gonna see it and talk it over. Kill the 2 roaming trash around the room. Then to start the event, you hail the soldier. Then say fight. There, kill the 2 soldiers. You want to kill them around the custodian area. This way, once those 2 are dead, you could get on the custodian. You want to use your group DPS to DPS down to 75%, and then it's going to fly away. And then once it flies away, you're going to have 2 waves of 2 energists. You want to kill those. What will happen is once the second one dies, right, the boss will land. So you kind of want to time that last kill so that the boss is around where your group is at. Otherwise, if you kill it on the other side of the room, somebody's going to get summoned, and it's just going to cause a hassle. So if you can avoid that extra step, so be it. Once you kill it, you land it, your group is going to want to DPS it down to 50, 55-ish, whatever it takes to fly away. During this part where you're DPSing from 75 to 55, the boss is going to teleport around the room. And take note, this is important because it's going to do it again later on. As it teleports around the room, it's going to stay there for a couple of ticks, but just move your group, DPS it around, and you can range aggro it. Just you'll get summon tank basically. Once it's at 55, fly away, come back. You're going to have 2 energists to kill. Then the boss will land. At this point, only the tank DPS. It's very particular on the percentages on when the ads spawn. Too much DPS, you're going to get overwhelmed. So I actually find this mission to be the second easiest if you know the mechanics and the percentages by far. Not even joking. Like, the warlord and the priest are way harder than this mission if you take it slow and understand the mechanics. And then the percentages are here. 45 2 energists, 35 2 energists, 30 2 remnants, 25 2 energists, 2 remnants. At 25%, the boss starts porting around, and you'll see that in video. 20% it ports around. 18 is 2 remnants, 12 is 2 remnant energists, 8 is 2 remnants, 8 is teleport, and 5 is 2 energists, 2 remnants. The energists must be killed in order for the boss to be killed. Okay, so that being said, we're gonna watch the video and walk over. Alright, so here we go. We start the event, and then make sure the group is in position. We mark the boss, and we start. So one of the achievements here, for sure they're going to tweak, is the remnants. The hit points are way too high. That's why I just say DPS the boss, don't even bother with them. You could kill them. I mean, you go slow and you'll loot lenses, and we'll talk about the lenses at the later part when it's needed. So you see here, DPS, the two soldiers, and I position myself ready for the boss. In my group today, we have Ash the Bard, Allison Berserker, Dizzy the Ranger, Kuladar the Rogue, and then of course myself, the Warrior and Cleric. And basically the Cleric is just spamming Remedy. Yeah. Okay, so here we go, DPS, nothing special. Do I have this on 2x speed? There we go. I was wondering. So 75 you solid ports. Now we got two sets of two energists. The energists spawn on the other side of the room, so just be mindful. Warriors, my personal preference here is using Expanse because it's just so many ads come in at a time. Here is like, oh, okay. So Expanse is the one that I use. So the next set, you see the boss is flying around. I don't need to target it or anything like that. And I didn't throw an extended target on this video, but I do that from now on, and every time I do it. Alright, so we're like, it's kind of close enough. Alright, kill it, drops. So now we want to bring it down to 55-ish, 50, 55. You see it teleports around. I'm just gonna tank it or whatever. Group comes over, beats the crap out of it. And there it goes. 54, 55, it ports away. Then we have one wave of two energists. We're going to kill it. Those white circles you see around the room, basically you just stand out of them and then just, you're fine. Don't stand in them and then you'll be good. Alright, so we timed it here. Boss drops, and now this is where only I'm DPSing, as you see here. I'm using one-hander, two-handers, and then also my cone of mystics. There it goes. First set of ads up. I switched to the cone as you saw, so this way I don't riposte damage the boss. Boss has very little hit points. Very, very little. So I'm using the cone here and position myself so I don't get hit from the back and whatnot. So continue. Once the ads are dead, I go dual wield. You see I use Bandolier a lot during this part. Alright, I go no damage. Ads are up. Kill. Okay, wait. I'm pausing the video here. A malicious eye focuses upon Ash, Kuladar, and Dizzy. This is you need a Gina trigger for. And basically what will happen is one tick from this point, these three individuals are going to get silenced. How to avoid it? You need to kill those remnants at the beginning to loot a lens. Or you could actually DA yourself. So you time it. Once it ticks off the timer, DA yourself and then you won't be. But as you see, we didn't kill any remnants or anything like that, so they're just going to need to deal with it. One tactic is don't DPS the boss. Give them the 1 minute or whatever timer is on them for it to fade, then spawn more ads. But since all the ads are percentage based, you can control the tempo. You don't need to push forward at any point. There's no urgency since none of the ads are timed. That's very important. Okay, so next set was build up a little bit. So now we got the remnants. With the remnants, like I mentioned, they drop the lens. Now that they're attackable, they won't poof obviously. So you're gonna want to set your advanced loot to free grab, just like I said there, and then let people free grab. Priority, you're gonna want the healers to loot first, and then your best DPS. So no hard feelings. Each one drops 2, and then there are 2 of them at a time, so you get 4, so not too bad. Alright, so I DPS only, and then you see the white circles, we just stand in between them and you're fine. You summon tank them, it's a bit annoying, but you take less damage until the boss is moving. Then repeat. Just kill the ads as they spawn. And priority, if you have remnants or energists, you want to kill the energists first, and then the remnants. So just slow and steady. You don't get overwhelmed if you don't over DPS. So the malicious eyes, so Kud, Ash, Ganarak. At this point they have some eyes. If not, well, sucks for them. But yeah, fails to harm. So you see, like they all had the blocker, and that's it. The event just continues like this. You get summoned. At this point here, there are no ads up, and there's no need to push the boss, right? Because let it get into position instead of spawning it and then you're away, cause chaos. So you see, I wait till it's movable and then kill it. Well, not kill it, but DPS it till I had spawn, that is. Alright, so go Bandolier again, and then the group kills the ads, and the same thing happens. Just gotta be really tight with your aggro, using your aggro buttons as needed, so, because you're not using your primary at this point. Well, I'm not. Because riposte is gonna bring it down so quick, not even funny. So adds up, and then you see I'm gonna get summon ponged a bit, which is fine. The silence thing, there was Ash Ganarek and somebody else. Alright, position myself so I don't get hit from behind. And then you saw that it fails to harm. So every time it fails to harm somebody, it consumes it in your bag, the lens. So you just need to loot another one, and then you're fine. So here we're almost done. Almost done. Almost done. You don't want to be over anxious, right? So you go slow, kill it. Big thing here is always move the mobs to the healer, because if the healer has to move, guess what? You're not getting healed. So it's always worded wise. Alright, so the last at 5%, 2 remnants, 2 energists. Remember, the energists need to die before the boss. The remnants will poof. So we just kill the energists and then kill the boss. And success! Yay, big chest. So again, I find this one to be the second easiest mission. First being the Brugget Architect thing, the Theater of Blood one. So there we go. And this is how I do the mission as of December 10th. All the missions, for sure, they're going to get tweaked a little bit. So I'll try and do videos for each version. Expect this video to be relevant to the January patch, right? We're not going to get any more patches till next year. So get it done. This one I couldn't do during beta because I couldn't figure out the percentages. And then they also lowered the AE damage, the dot damage as well. So this mission for me is great. The only thing they need to tweak is the remnant hit points. Otherwise, I feel it's fine. Most groups could do it, even group geared, I think, at this point. As long as you go slow. If you go balls deep, you're going to get a lot of ads. Anyway, good luck. Get it farmed. And any messages, continue to just join my Discord and message me, and we'll talk about and get things done for you guys. Alright, appreciate you all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.